Friends, hello, Michael with you today, and I trade binary options on PocketOption platform. And in the description below this video, you'll find a link to my private Telegram channel where you can find a lot of useful information about trading signals and etc. Also recommend to go there because you will claim a really nice bonus, 50% free on your deposit by registering on PocketOption platform. So as we can see, the price has reached the major support level and is trading in front of it. I think that it can break through this level, so I go on sale at $200. So let's discuss today, guys. Spin off the company. Any company strives to develop its business, increase its efficiency, increase the market share, and etc. So this can be achieved in different ways. Some companies start working with an internal environment of company, increase the volume of investments, capex, and some use or connect additional organization changes. Acquire ready-made businesses, conduct mergers and acquisitions. The logic of such transactions is clear. A combined company is stronger than two combined ones, which means it can show better financial performance and generate more profit. But sometimes, for business development, companies resort to the opposite action, conducting a spin-off. The spin-off of a company is the separation of business part into a new separate company. In this article, we will consider what a spin-off is in more detail, why companies conduct it, and how the procedure affects the interests of investors. So, the transaction brought $384. The price has not gone down much, so we continue to go on sale for $200. Reasons for the spin-off. There are a number of reasons why a company may conduct a spin-off. In general, the reason may be an increase in the business efficiency of both the main and the dedicated company. The parent company, which has unprofitable or unrelated subsidiaries, can allocate it to exclude these unnecessary divisions and make the business more concentrated. She will no longer need to spend resources and efforts on non-core business, and dedicated company will be able to not depend on the parent company and independently make profitable decisions for itself. Also, when a new company becomes independent, the decision-making time is reduced. If you look at the details, then there may be a lot of reasons to separate the segment into a separate division. Search for tax benefits. A dedicated company can open, for example, in another country or an offshore zone. The deal closed at $384. I continue to go on sale for $200. Negative consequences. Significant costs, for example, functional costs associated with separation and potential costs associated with employees, such as relocation, legal costs, etc. The negative reaction of investors, which is manifested in the high activity of stock sales. Spin-off consequences for a standout company. Positive consequences. Allocation allows a new company to independently make decisions about management, use of resources, etc., necessary for its development. Increasing the market valuation of the newly created company. There may be a lot of capitalization growth factors here. For example, if the parent company works in a traditional field and the new one will develop a niche in a promising industry, electric vehicles, biotech, genetic engineering, etc. A spin-off business has an advantage over new companies created from scratch due to the base received from the parent structure, production and intellectual resources, space, technology, customer base, economic and legal assistance. This allows you to develop faster due to the presence of a part of the run-in processes. The deal brought us $384. While we were talking, the price went down by impulse. After closing the deal and opening a point for a reversal I go into the purchase for $200. Spin-off value for the investor. It should be said right away that for an investor holding shares of the parent company, the main consequence of the spin-off will be that the number of shares in the portfolio will increase. One more will be added to the number of issuers of shares in the investment portfolio. However, it is worth mentioning here that this will happen only if the new company receives public status. If the if the reorganization fundamentally changes the current situation and prospects of both companies, then we can assume that the investor, instead of one promising asset, becomes the owner of two at once. In the long run, the growth of the market valuation of both participants in the process will bring a positive result from the investment. The deal closed at $384. I will continue to go into the purchase for $200 while the price grows. Spin-off is an important corporate event that is important for an investor to track. When news of a spin-off appears, it is necessary to analyze how the separation and in fact the loss of part of the business will affect the operating and financial performance of the parent company. If a company loses an internal source of growth due to such an event, then it may be worth considering closing a position in the investment portfolio. When do I need to sell shares from my portfolio? At the time of the announcement of the news about the reorganization of the business and in the process of its implementation, stock quotes can show both growth and decline. The fact is that it is quite difficult to single out the impact of a spin-off on stock quotes, since the behavior of quotes is a multifactorial process. Prices and price behavior are influenced by both fundamental factors and speculative actions of players. Deal closed at $384. But now you can turn around. I go on sale for $200. Examples of spin-offs. Examples of spin-offs. The spin-off procedure is quite often carried out in the US corporate sector, where an index has even been invented to track the dynamics of shares of selected companies. And then we will give examples of spin-offs in the US markets, how this procedure affected the indicators and the market assessment of both participants in the process. A spin-off of Merck & Co. and Organon of the latter, which affected, among other things, Russian investors. In 2021, the pharmaceutical company Merck & Co. Incorporated singled out of business engaged in innovations of the field of women's health into a separate publicity trade company, Organon & Co. The shares of a new company were distributed in the form of dividends in the amount of 1/10 of an Organon share per Merck share. As a result of the spin-off transaction, the owners of the ordinary shares of Merck & Co. Incorporated received 0.10 ordinary shares of Organon & Co. for every one Merck and Shark and Dome share available. Holders of 10 Merck shares were awarded one Organon share. The deal brought us $384. I think the price will still go down, so I go on sale for $200. Spin-off of Abbott Laboratories and AbbVie. But there are also positive examples. So the well-known Abbott Laboratories and AbbVie were once a single entity. In 2012, Abbott Laboratories, a global chemical and pharmaceutical company, split into two, separating AbbVie into a separate company. Investors receive one AbbVie share for each Abbott ordinary share. The separation has a positive impact on both companies. The share of Abbott Laboratories grew steadily before the spin-off and continued to grow in the future. Since 2012, they have grown by 138%. Plus, investors who have retained their AbbVie shares in their portfolio have profited from their 3.5-fold growth. Conclusion. Finally, the main reason for the spin-off, that is the separation of a part of the business by companies, is the expectation that this will allow both companies to develop more efficiently, both the main and the dedicated ones. If the goals of the reorganization are achieved, then the total capitalization of the two companies may become larger than before the separation. As a result, a spin-off can also be beneficial to an investor who receives shares of an additional company for free. However, not always. The result of a spin-off can be positive. Therefore, it is always important for an investor, as the owner of a stake in the company's business, to monitor such corporate events and assess their impact on the company's prospects. The deal brought us $384. For today, I'm finishing with a deposit of $8,008. I thank you guys for watching this video till the end. Don't forget to write any comment, to like, subscribe, share this video with a friend who is interested in this topic, and go through the link and get your really nice bonus. Also subscribe to my Telegram channel, where I share daily trading signals and etc. So I wish you only successful trading sessions. Michael was with you, and goodbye till the next video.